Director James B. Comey of the FBI, left with Representative Frederica S. in hat, at the 2015 ribbon-cutting to mark the dedication of a new federal office building in Miami. Pool photo by Wilfred O. Lee. Washington. Representative Frederica S. said on Friday that President Trump's chief of staff lied about her role in a 2015 dedication ceremony for a federal building, escalating the back-and-forth jabs between her and the White House that started over a condolence call the president made to the wife of a fallen soldier. "He can't just go on TV and lie on me," Ms. Wilson said on CNN on Friday, referring to John F. Kelly, the White House chief of staff. "I was not even in Congress in 2009 when the money for the building was secured. How dare he?" Ms. Wilson, a Florida Democrat, said. Ms. Wilson's response was the latest in a series of political attacks between the representative and the White House after Mr. Trump called Myesha Johnson, the widow of a soldier who died in an October 4 ambush in Niger. Mr. Kelly made unusual public remarks on Thursday, defending Mr. Trump's call earlier this week to Ms. Johnson, the wife of Sergeant David T. Johnson, who was one of 4 soldiers killed in the attack. Ms. Wilson overheard the call, which was on a speakerphone, and said that Mr. Trump's tone was not respectful and that he said the fallen soldier knew what he signed up for. Mr. Trump defended himself on Wednesday morning in a Twitter post, saying that Ms. Wilson totally fabricated the account. The next day, Mr. Kelly defended the president and offered personal details about how he learned his own son had died in Afghanistan in 2010. White House Chief of Staff John F. Kelly on Thursday. Tom Brenner. The New York Times. Mr. Kelly also had harsh words for Ms. Wilson and accused her of turning Sergeant Johnson's death into a political stunt. Mr. Kelly said he and a Congresswoman were both at 2015 ceremony for a new FBI building in Miami that was named after fallen agents. Mr. Kelly said Ms. Wilson took credit for getting the funding for the building. Ms. Wilson's congressional district includes parts of Miami, and we were stunned that she'd done it, Mr. Kelly said. Even for someone that is that empty a barrel, we were stunned. Ms. Wilson said she had pushed for naming the building after 2 fallen FBI agents but never took credit for obtaining the funding to build it. The money was secured before she was elected to Congress in 2010, she said. "He didn't tell the truth and he needs to stop telling lies on me," Ms. Wilson said of Mr. Kelly on Friday. The White House stands by Mr. Kelly's account, a spokesman said on Friday. In another Twitter post on Thursday, Mr. Trump said that Ms. Wilson was secretly on a very personal call, and gave a total lie about what the president said. Ms. Wilson, a friend of the Johnson family, was in a limousine with the family waiting at Miami International Airport to meet Sergeant Johnson's coffin when Mr. Trump called. Ms. Wilson heard the call because it was on a speakerphone. Michael D. Scheer contributed reporting.